Welcome to La Casa Jackson. I'm Sophia and I'm making lemon rosemary chicken on skewers and lemon rosemary tofu on skewers. My doctor has recommended that I go on a plant-based diet. For somebody who is Latina, raised in the South, and loves meat and cheese, this diet is something that is very, very difficult. However, I know that it's good for my health. I've been feeling a lot better since doing it, and so I'm sticking to it. I don't go around proclaiming myself as a vegan. I'm not against eating meat. Obviously, I'm making chicken for my husband. But for me personally, it's something that I've decided to follow through with for my personal health. So the cool thing about this is that you can be creative with what you're making. You can be creative with how you're cooking. And so today in this video, I am going to be making lemon rosemary tofu skewers. So I'm gonna do it with tofu, but also show you the recipe with chicken. That way you can see your two different options. Let's get started.
So when you're cutting meats, you're gonna wanna use a glass cutting board. This is a surface that is non-porous. Cue SpongeBob theme song. But for real though, when you have a glass surface, it doesn't soak in all the germs, and so it causes for less cross-contamination. So I'm going to go ahead and start to cut the chicken in strips. This will make it easier to put on the skewer. When you're done cutting your chicken, this is what it should look like. This is just 2 chicken thighs, so it's a lot of meat. So the first thing in the recipe for the marinade is olive oil. So we're just going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now I have this nifty lemon squeezer / zester. So I'm going to go ahead and zest half of a lemon. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons, but half a lemon is about 2 teaspoons. What I love about this zester is that it collects everything into this little well, and all I have to do is dump it in. If you wanted to be technical and measure, you could, but that's about 2 teaspoons. Life hack, if you don't want to mince garlic, just use a grater. Woohoo! So now we're going to squeeze in half of a lemon. Add half a teaspoon of rosemary. Half a teaspoon of salt. And a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix all of your ingredients together.
Once you have all your ingredients in your bowl, then you're just gonna go ahead and put your chicken or your tofu in the mixture and let it marinate for 1 to 2 hours in the fridge.
Now we just wanna go ahead and evenly incorporate all of the marinade onto the chicken, and you're gonna let it sit in the fridge.
All right, so now it's time to skewer these bad boys. And what I've done is I've taken a little pitcher and just filled it with water, and I've had my skewers soaking in here whilst my meats, my proteins were marinating. So let's go ahead and get these things on the skewer. The skewering part is pretty simple. This is your chicken, and you're just gonna kind of skewer it. I don't know how to describe this. Yeah, I just kind of like in a little wave skewer it that way. So you're just gonna do that with all of your chicken. And now for the tofu skewers. So for the tofu, I'm just gonna go ahead and put 4 little chunks of tofu. And again, the actual tofu marinating process is the exact same as the chicken marinating process. Tofu skewer. So I'm just gonna put this on high, broil in the oven, 2 minutes per side. So once the 2 minutes have gone, you're gonna flip everything over and then do it for another 2 minutes. And that's it. All right, so the skewers are ready. Super hot still. The only thing I can say, they will come right off. So I'm just gonna put them on a plate and eat them with a fork. Bon appetit. Oh my God. That's so good. This is honestly delicious. And for those of you who are not into tofu, obviously give it a go with the chicken, but this is amazing. This is an amazing recipe for a cookout or for the Super Bowl. It's a really, really good recipe. You can do it, obviously, as I did, broiling it in the oven, or you could do it on the grill. If you're gonna do the tofu on a grill, I would recommend still using a sheet pan. Because the tofu is so soft, you don't want it to fall and break off into the coal. But the chicken, perfect for just setting right on top of the grill. And that's why you soak the skewers, people. Something that's made me joyful this week is shopping. I know that sounds very vain. However, I love a good deal. $10 at Charlotte Russe. I'm so excited, so pumped. They're super comfy and I love them. When it's hard to find clothes and you can find them and at a good price, it makes you feel good about yourself. This is actually a sweater that my honey picked out for me. Good purchases and good bargains make me joyful. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on all the social medias. Have a great day. Bye. Summer cookout or for the football. Please don't forget to like this table. What? I'm making rosemary lemon chicken. Just kidding. Scratch that.